Hey, what's going on, YouTubians? Courtney here, KNOWLEDGEWELL Media and University. Hope you are making it a great day. Second upload. But I had some interesting conversations with a few individuals, all right, on the YouTube comment section and text messages and what have you today. And I thought I would get on here and put a summation together real fast regarding the topic. And that topic is ownership of U.S. citizens, which should not be on this channel because this is not a channel for U.S. citizens. But this is exclusively for American nationals, foreign nationals. Just my disclaimer. We don't mess with Caesar's things. I render unto Caesar's that which is Caesar's, and I render unto God's that which is God's, in accordance with the ancient text. With that being said, the state, yes, it is a fiction. All right, yes, it is a fiction. One may then say, well, what does that have to do with me? I don't owe any obligation to it. It's not real. It's fictitious, and all the other sentiments, all which are correct. The only problem is you have to realize that your contracts, your minimum contacts, and your interloping in state affairs, which is fictitious. All right. Yes, there are no real lines that are called, or that section off a particular state. That is correct. There are no real boundary lines if you look down from an aerial perspective. All of that is correct. That does not stop, however, there being a jurisdiction, and within a particular jurisdiction, there is a governing authority. It doesn't stop that. That governing authority operates in line with the quote unquote Constitution. Okay, in that we have the unlimited right to contract. Okay, and no state can impair the obligation of that contract. That's Article 1, Section 10. So the argument is that what power? When did I give them authority to do what they're doing? What if I don't want to play? I did not sign up for this. That may be true. That is your conjecture. That is not the issue. The issue is there is evidence and proof of a contract, howbeit implied, but a contract nonetheless. Okay? Implied because they're looking at your behavior. You're guilty by the association and the associative properties of your behavior. In other words, by taking their licenses, okay, by voting in their political system, they being, or their meaning the United States, by playing in their backyard, by paying taxes or tribute to Caesar, it is implied and inferred. If you were in the class last night, you learned what inferred really means. Okay? It's a conclusion drawn, okay, by presumption. So they're presuming that you are one of theirs because you've taken their benefits. That reminds me, there was always a joke about not eating the candy on your pillow in relations to going to be incarcerated or what have you. Okay? And I will tell you what they're implying and inferring behind that, or the implication is that those who have been in jail or prison, when you arrive, God forbid, okay, they look at you perhaps as the new fish. All right. And so Big Bubba, you know, usually the biggest one in there, perhaps, okay, stakes claim on the new fish, the new enlistee, the new enrollee, all right? And so Big Bubba is going to put some candy, maybe Starburst, or whatever your favorite candy might be. You can put it there in my little parable. But Big Bubba's got something for you when you come in there, you new fish, right? And if you eat that candy, when Big Bubba gets back from outdoor rec, Big Bubba's looking for payment, because by your implied actions, or excuse me, strike that, it is an implication that you are now in debtorship, or in a debtor to Big Bubba, because you took something that Big Bubba left there like a bait, okay? And you're walking in as a new fish. You see Starburst on your on the bed, and you just take it upon yourself. Oh, hey, I like Starburst. I'll eat it. All right, go ahead and eat that candy. And when Big Bubba get home or back to that cell, Big Bubba and you gonna work it out. Mark my words. So if you ever find yourself on that side of the law or legality, right, and you find some candy somewhere, don't eat it. All right, on a more serious note, this is exactly what is taking place. So you can scream all you want to that you never signed up for the contract or signed any contract. I never wanted to be involved. They fraudulently put me into their system, and now I want out. No, you ate that candy. You ate that candy. Even if now you're understanding what the candy is, and now you want to perhaps puke the candy back up, so Big Bubba, when he get home, you think Big Bubba is still not going to get at you just because you spit that candy back up? Nah, Big Bubba, like, you open that wrapper. Yeah, we gonna work this out. Okay? So hopefully you get where I'm going with that. You're picking up what I'm putting down. The fact of the matter is, I hope you're laughing just like I am, because it's funny. But this is what Uncle Sam did. Uncle Sam left a Starburst on your pillow, and you were just born into it, right? And you know, your parents are somewhat to blame, and your aunties and uncles who didn't, know this information, your grandma that didn't know this information. But you got to think about it. This is the age of information now. Okay, they grew up, perhaps they caught the tail end of the AOL online and the slower internet. But now, I mean, you can walk with your phone, and you can basically, just like in the Matrix, dial up anything and learn it in a matter of moments or minutes. All right, this is the age of information. You and I have no excuse. All right, so yes, they give you remedy. They give you remedy because of the fact that, that they know that a lot of us are entered into this implied contract, this social compact, by ignorance. That is why they have to put it in the movies. They have to put it in books. They have to put it out there so that they can say they provided you with a remedy. That's why that has to be. That's the way it is. That's the script. Okay? And since we are, we love to be entertained, and we don't look at the meaning of things, we don't critically think about things anymore, we oftentimes miss the warning signs that they have put out there for us, because you're right, they always have to provide you with a remedy. But you know what? They can lead a horse to water, but they can't make the horse drink. And with that being said, now you've been made free. All right? What are you going to do with it? All I'm trying to tell you is this, that yes, the state may be fictitious. Yes, you may say that I did not sign up for this and this is not what I elected to be or do. That may be all correct. But that does not stop the fact of there being an implication, implied contract, and a social compact. And with that, I'm Courtney with KNOWLEDGEWELL. This is the type of education you get here. Look down in the description for more information on how you can support the cause that we're doing. And if you need trust information, trust building, you can find that information down below as well. So anyways, for now, 10 minutes and 25 seconds. And this is Courtney again with KNOWLEDGEWELL Media and KNOWLEDGEWELL University. All right, we do consultations. If you need that information, we have that for you. All right, we try to make education fun. This is not legal advice. This is educational. All right, if you need an attorney, go seek yourself one, but you ain't gonna find one here. However, if you do need someone to help administer and execute your estate, your trust, and what have you, we will happily oblige, but you will have to sign a DPOA, known as a durable power of attorney, wherein we can act as your attorney in fact, in that capacity. Yep. Okay, and with that being said, all disinformation agents, push on. United States citizens, push on. We only work with our kind here, American national, foreign nationals. All right, so shout out James Lovett, shout out Finest Thing Walking, shout out A6 Grind Time. All right, Courtney, signing out.